Archie's house is our transition house that we've started about 2 years ago. It's a transition house for guys who are just getting out of prison. And actually, the word Archie is my father's name. My father was not a very well-educated man in terms of he didn't, maybe the 6th or 7th grade, but he was a very wise man when it come down to building families and taking care of his families. And he showed us, me and my 6 siblings, what it was to be a man, what it was to be a woman, to walk honorable, to walk in integrity, to walk in character, and do the thing that you needed to do to succeed in life. He was big on education. He wanted all of us to go to school, and 5 of the 7 of us have a degree, and a college degree. And so the Archie, in my mind, his legacy that he left, he taught us how to, coming up, sometimes people are not given the tools to really to be a man. If you didn't grow up around those positive men. My father showed us what it was to be a man. He didn't just tell us, he showed us. You could tell people one thing, but when you show them, it's a totally different game. And so my dad, he didn't just teach us by words, he taught us by action. And so to me, Archie's house kind of put that into focus of what Archie's house is, because we want to teach these men how to be men and how to look inside of themselves and walk in integrity, and how to start charting their own life, start making their own way. And so in my mind, Archie's house is going to grow. We want many Archie's houses to be out in the community and in other cities. To really, we don't just put guys in and house them. We teach them. We show them respect. We treat them not like they're second-rate citizens, but we treat them for the men that they are. They're leaders in their community. They're leaders in their home. They might have on an orange and a white uniform, but they are still leaders. And that's what we try to teach them in Archie's house, and making sure that they'll know that they're wanted, they're needed, and they have a place in life. So when I call the word Archie, it just reminds me of my father giving us, the tools to be successful. Some fathers, some men didn't have that. They didn't have that privilege. They may have wanted it, and so sometimes that's angry with them because they didn't have a father figure. One of the guys that in our class taught me, almost brought tears to my eyes. He said, "Where would I be at today, Mr. Glenn, if I had you in my life when I was 8 or 9 years old?" So that to me speaks volumes of the positive that men have in their lives. And I tell guys, it's never too late. It's never too late to stand up and be a father, to be a man. And so that's what Archie's house to me means. And he named after my father. He was a wonderful man, a good man, and that's what I want to leave my legacy as well. It's got a big, huge backyard. It's got a basement. It's got an upstairs apartment. It's a huge house that we could kind of spread out and do the work and help these guys get back on their feet. It's kind of like a jump start, if you will, for guys who are just getting out of prison, just getting out of being incarcerated, for sometimes 19 years. Or some guys have been here, just been in jail for 19 years. Some guys have been here just on probation. But it's a place for them to come to kind of get back on their feet. We have classes at night here. We have classes at the office. We do substance abuse classes. We do anger management classes. We do classes on domestic violence. We do finance classes on financial literacy, how to help them save money and prepare when they move out of here. It's just a wonderful place. It's huge, and these guys come now to try to get their lives together. And we found this place, like I said, about a year ago. Miss Alice let us rent it out. She's a wonderful woman, and the staff here has been, these guys come here and get back on their feet good. This is just a portion of it. Again, we're going to get into some projects that we already got, the garden, and we could do some other things in the future. Now, this is our garden. It's called Archie's Garden, where we've planted. The guys that's been a part of this, we're planting. We got some peas out here. We got some squash. We got some tomatoes. We got some peppers. We're gonna put some salad over there. We got okra, lima beans, field peas. We're gonna make this community. The guys are gonna tend this. They've helped plant it. They helped water it. This is a project that we're teaching them, to grow their own food. They also can invite their kids to come to be a part of the gardening with them, help them pick peas and tomatoes and everything. This is also to show them how to be self-sufficient. And this is another project that we're doing for the guys to help them now to come out and they could work, you know, in preparation of helping, you know, shell the peas and all the things that are needed. I grew up on a farm. I'm a country boy, and so even though I'm in the city, we're gonna bring this part because I think being out in the country brings a whole lot to these guys, and time for them to relax. And even though we're in the city, they got a taste of the country, and I think this is gonna be very good. The guys are very excited about it, and we're gonna make this project work.